Today we jump back into tabletop gaming and look at a simple technique for painting worn or tarnished metallic armors. My subject is an armored orc from Station Forge Miniatures, link in the description. I'm going to use him as a stand-in for Officer Crunk in my games of Space Kits. Since he represents the fuzz, I decided he needed copper armor. I know, bad dad joke. This technique starts with an overall black primer, and then I come back and add a dark chocolate brown color over that black primer once it's dried and cured. Typically, I would start from a glossy black primer for metallics. The gloss will add depth to the metallics. However, to get that tarnished look, you would have to go through several series of washes and highlighting to get the effect I'm looking for. So after the chocolate brown has had time to dry and cure, it's time to go on to the metallics. Again, I wanted a copper look, and strangely enough, Army Painter's Weapon Bronze makes the best looking copper metal on miniatures. I apply the metallic paint the same way I normally would, with a dry brush, but this time I work in multiple light dry brushes and build up the copper color, leaving some of the brown in the lowest recesses and more bright copper on the higher areas. For my non-silvery metallics, I really love using Army Painter's Flesh Wash. It helps deepen and tone down the other metallic colors and binds everything together. After the wash is fully dried, being careful not to let it tide or pool and make stains on the flat surfaces, I came back and painted the lightly exposed orc flesh in the original Army Painter speed paint color orc skin. His pants I did in ashen gray or stone gray. I can't remember which one. It's a gray color, stony gray color. And his loincloth I picked out in a magic blue. Anyhow, after that was all set and dry, very, very light highlight of Army Painter's plate mail silver was used to hit the sharper edges and just to kind of give that armor a little bit more of a worn look. You can see in this picture here the finished orc with his cybernetic head attached and the base, which again I played on that blue and white checkering. And here we have the finished Officer Crunk, our drunken space orc copper. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this short how-to video, and until next time, have fun playing games.